Good evening, everybody. Dr. Peter Glidden here, your steadfast advocate for health. Before we get into the presentation this evening, I want to bring you up to speed with some very important breaking news. You can read this at thebolenreport.com, way up in the corner, thebolenreport.com. President Trump drops a nuclear bomb on the vaccine mandates. Here we go. I'm paraphrasing, reading from the Bolen Report. With the establishment on Thursday of the Conscience and Religious Freedom Division in the Health and Human Services Office for Civil Rights, President Trump has laid the groundwork to smash every single vaccine mandate, as well as turn big pharma into little pharma. Boom chakalaka, who's your baby? So it goes on. This is kind of a big deal. In a press release put out on Thursday by the Health and Human Service Office for Civil Rights, the director, Roger Severino, said, and I quote, "Law protecting religious freedom and conscience rights, religious freedom and conscience rights, are just empty words on paper if they aren't enforced. No one should be forced to choose between helping sick people and living by one's deepest moral or religious convictions. And the new division will help guarantee that victims of unlawful discrimination find justice. For too long, governments big and small have treated conscience claims with hostility instead of protection. But change is coming, and it begins here and now." End quote. In an article for Town Hall, House Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy was very explicit. I quote, "In the past, this office sent the message, now is the time for freedom. Now is not the time for freedom. It is time for you to conform. What a difference 1 year makes." This is a really big deal. The acting Health and Human Services Secretary Eric Hargan also had some remarkable words. I quote, "For too long, many of these healthcare practitioners have been bullied and discriminated against because of their religious beliefs and moral convictions, leaving many of them to wonder whether they have a future in our healthcare system. Gee, I've never felt like that at all. When faithful Americans are bullied out of the public square and out of public service, when bigotry is allowed to flourish, we all lose." Can you? I can't believe this is coming from government, right? This is the exact opposite of what myself and my colleagues have been experiencing for the last 1,000 years, more. A light breaks finally here, and we have President Trump to thank for it. And by the way, did this happen Thursday? Today is Monday, so that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 4 news cycles. Did anybody hear any of this? Actually, it happened on Thursday. 5 news cycles. Has anybody heard this in the mainstream? No, I didn't hear this. A colleague of mine just forwarded me the text. So a really great day for vaccine freedom and perhaps paving the way for more medical freedom, because remember what was said years ago at the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Unless we put freedom into the Constitution, the time will come when medicine will organize itself into a dictatorship to restrict the art of healing to one class of people and deny equal privileges to others, will constitute the Bastille of medical science. All such laws are un-American and despotic. That from Dr. Benjamin Rush. And we've been inside of a medical monopoly, a medical mousetrap, for 103 years now, more. Thank God for a little light in the darkness. I am your steadfast advocate for health, Dr. Peter Glidden. Stay tuned. So very much more to come.